What's up everyone, Sean Count Blackearth here doing a very quick video response to my Wintersun video. I'm going to correct myself on one thing and I am going to reiterate one thing I feel like I maybe didn't state clearly enough, or maybe it's because Wintersun fans are some of the densest motherfuckers on the planet. Okay, I will admit I was wrong about the first crowdfunding. It ended up not happening. Apologies for that. My point still stands. People are saying they weren't holding the album at ransom. They were comparing it to merch sales and shit like that. And here's the thing with a merch sale. Alright, let's say you're at a concert and you go up to the band's merch table and they have shirts for sale. And you can't get one unless you pay for it. That's perfectly fine, because you're getting a product. Now here's where the gripe comes in. If they were like, if you don't buy a shirt, we're no longer playing live, I would be like, go fuck yourself, I'm not buying a shirt. I think that's kind of fucked up that they did that. Now they've reached the crowdfunding, so woo, the forest season is going to happen. All of you Wintersun fans that paid money, paid $50 for ones and zeros on your hard drive, I laugh at and I almost pity. But here's the thing that I feel like a lot of people are understanding, and this is my biggest fear about this whole thing, and the reason why I made the video in the first place, saying that this is all a load of bullshit. Okay? And there's one other thing I want to say. I don't know why people have this idea that the reason why I made that video is I don't like paying for music. I don't know if you understand what this is, but these are CDs. Alright? And if you go down here, we have some cassette tapes. And then if we move the camera around, I have vinyl. Lots and lots of vinyl. So, in all reality, I have no issue with paying for music. That's not the issue at hand. So, all of you mouth-breathing Wintersun fanboys that are leaving comments on my video, that defeats what I'm saying. But the whole point that I was trying to say, and this is my biggest fear about all of this and why I made the video in the first place, is the fact that this can become, they have set the precedent. They have set the bar to the point of, you don't pay us right now, you're not going to get the album. And I don't want to see metal starting to go down that road. I don't want to see bands holding albums at ransom, and that's exactly what it was. People are saying, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. They were saying, yeah, sure, it was going to be delayed, but they're saying if you guys want it, you better pay up. And if they didn't meet the deadline, which I can't believe they fucking funded that in a day, we're just not going to release it, and we don't know when. It wasn't months, by the way. They actually stated it could have been years. And also, people are saying that they should be able to achieve that they're above going to studios because they're just that good. Newsflash, no, they're fucking not. And here's the thing that blows my mind, and the more I think about it, and something I really should have brought up, is Nuclear Blast is home to bands such as Dimmu Borgir, who use full choirs and orchestras, yet they're somehow able to stay under budget when Yari is just layering keyboards and guitar tracks. And the motherfucker needs a whole studio built, Abbey Road 2.0, with a built-in sauna and rehearsal space. Fuck that. Why are you guys fine with this? I mean, if you want to throw your money away, I mean, at this point, it's fucking whatever, because you fully supported it, and you have now set a precedent where other bands are going to start holding albums at ransom. And when this shit starts to happen, more and more often, you can come back and apologize to me, and I will welcome your apologies. And the other thing, I got comments because I was insulting people. I'm insulting people that did this because, once again, they have fucked everything up, because this is now setting a dangerous precedent for what bands will start to do. And the thing that pisses me off when I really think about it too, back to the Nuclear Blast thing, is they're signed to Nuclear Blast, which by no means is a small label. So, how is it that they are not getting enough money from them? If I remember correctly, Nuclear Blast stated that they, and I could be wrong on this, and if I am, I apologize, But I remember reading in a post they made about the original crowdfunding thing that they gave Wintersun more money than they did any other artist, which is mind-blowing to me with the budget that a band like Dimmu Borgir has, or Nightwish, when creating an album where they use real orchestras and choirs. Meanwhile, Yari is layering. So where the fuck is that money going, and why can't he build himself a big enough, powerful enough computer to do it? For the love of God, it's not that hard. But I digress. So, the reason why I was pissed off in that video is, you know, I think that this has set a very dangerous ball in motion for the potential future of albums. And if people want to start, you know, going without labels in this digital age, that's perfectly fine. But you also have to remember, good luck with the distribution. And, you know, I got a lot of comments from people saying they don't understand why CDs are still made, because there's actually a value in having CDs and having a physical product. They're not pressed for just collectors. They're pressed for people that actually understand the value. When your hard drive goes to shit, what are you going to do? But that's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to apologize for that mistake I made. I'm going to change the title of the video to just Wintersun Wants Your Money, because they do. And I pity you if you donated money. And if you feel good about yourself doing that, fine, but just know you are part of the problem and what has set a very dangerous precedent forward for what other bands are going to do. And the other thing that's mind-blowing, man, I need to point this out, is the Forest Seasons is done. So why they were saying we're not going to release this and we don't know when we'll release this is insane to me. Because that literally shows it was at Ransom. They didn't need the studio to record it because they made it fucking happen. And everyone says the samples sound amazing. Well, they sound amazing because he used, you know, good shit, and he didn't need a huge-ass studio. That shows you that he has the abilities to do it. But he thinks he's better than Metallica. Metallica had to wait 30 fucking years for them to have their own studio. But not if you're Yari Manipa, or however you say his fucking last name. Not if you're in Wintersun. No, you created 2 albums over the course of 10 years, maybe more than that, actually, because, as I said, I got in Wintersun in 06. I think the album came out that year. Can't remember for sure. I have followed the struggles of this band, and that's all I'm going to say. So, apologies for that one part, and a little bit more of a further explanation for my anger on the other. And if you unsubscribe to me because of this, don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. I don't fucking need you. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And I'll see you in the next video.